Oops, sorry, sorry. Oye, amor, tienes que venir al lado de mí porque le pasa.
We went a la red coast.
Bueno. Ahorita aku juga pakai.
Yan na, Em. Ipatagapa pa ni. Ipatagapa niya na. Guys.
Our audio is on. Uno kutak. Hope everybody to go out and enjoy this.
We did enjoy this.
We did enjoy this for one.
Getting out.
Okay.
Okay, everyone? How's everybody feeling?
Good.
Okay, let's everybody stand and rise. And just before we turn the camera on, let's make sure we have a nice circle. There's no holes. You can go ahead and get in front of that and put this in your eyes. Can we switch that light off? Just and we need to be where is Jason? Jason, is your speech up here? Deep breath in. Say, you want to go ahead? I just realized we didn't practice with you. Before we turn the camera on, you could come up here.
Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the lady who will do the honors as Director of Ceremonies for this evening, your Ocean Academy Principal and Founder, Ms. Heidi Curry. Ms. Curry holds a bachelor's degree in Humanities, Spanish, and Business from the University of Texas at Austin, and a master's degree in Educational Policy and Leadership from Boise State University. She is a licensed teacher in Belize and a naturalized Belizean citizen. 12 years ago, in 2008, Ms. Heidi Curry, Ms. Joni Miller, and Mr. Dane Dienerson established Ocean Academy as the first high school on Cape Walker. For Ocean Academy's 12-year history, Ms. Curry has been unwavering and persistent in her commitment and ambition for education. Ms. Curry's dedication and fortitude, born of passion for educating children and young people, propelled her and her founders through many challenges that accompanied them on their new venture. Long days and sleepless nights were common. However, she persevered, the school survived, grew, and thrived. On a national level, Ms. Curry has been involved with many initiatives in education, such as addressing the national shortage of teachers, reviewing and recommending adjustments to the education laws, designing a policy for using technologies in school, and providing professional development for principals. She has served as the secretary of the Belize Association of Principals of Secondary Schools for 2 years. And today she holds the post of president of that association. She is the wife of Haywood Curry. They have 2 daughters, Alma, who attends Ocean Academy, and Persephone, who is at primary school. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Ms. Heidi Curry, principal of Ocean Academy and our directors of ceremonies.
Thank you, Mercedes Requena, for that lovely introduction. And now I would like to say good evening and welcome to Ocean Academy's 10th commencement exercise. It is my pleasure to be your mistress of ceremonies tonight so that we could maximize the number of invited guests allowed to our gathering. In accordance with professional etiquette, Ocean Academy acknowledges the presence of Ocean Academy Board of Governors Chairperson, Ms. Sayonara Pasos, Ocean Academy Vice Chairperson, Ms. Inelda Rosado, Treasurer, Ms. Selena Jimenez, and Alumni Representative, the talented speaker, Ms. Mercedes Requena, as well as guest speaker, who will be virtual tonight, Mr. Justin Whitehead, Officer in Charge, Crispin, faculty, staff, parents, invited guests, police officers, graduates, and to everyone watching through Facebook Live. Good evening. We will begin with our tradition of the OA Family Circle, and I will pass it over to Mrs. Janelle Haiton.
Good evening, everyone. I'll be the one who will assist you guys and leading you guys through the circle. So today you guys are not dressed as you normally do when we do our morning circle at school. And the reason being is because today is your graduation. So you are beautifully dressed, each and every one of you. And we are going to be participating in an activity where you guys just are required to smile. You're required to just smile and feel happy. So, okay, so you guys will be doing a smiling yoga. It's one of my favorites. And I feel like this is a very well occasion for you guys to smile today. So I want you guys to put your hands at your heart center. And I want you to be thinking about happy thoughts right now. And as we breathe in, I want you to raise your hand and then you can hear at the top. Sorry. And then as you breathe out, you let go. I can't keep with the mic, but I'll try. Okay, so breathe in 1. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. One more time, guys. Breathe in. And while you're breathing, think about happy thoughts. And breathe out. I'll pass it over to
Ms. Samara Brackett.
Good evening, everyone. So please repeat after me. Keep your hands at your heart center, please. Behind you, all your memories. Before you, all your dreams. Around you, all who love you. Within you, all you need.
I invite you to keep your hands at your heart center with your eyes closed. Please visualize what lies ahead, your future, your dreams, your aspirations, and your legacy. I now invite you to open your eyes and share your name with an affirmation for yourself and your classmates for your step into the world as a graduate. Mrs. Curry, joyous.
Miss Brackett, successful.
Richard Wood.
Johnson, wonderful.
Preston nostalgic.
Kelsey, dazzling.
Basu innovative. Positive. Jose grateful. Kieran respectful.
Alexia, confident.
William happy.
Miss Sayonara, assertive. Brianni, creative.
Amanda, joyful.
Jason unstoppable. Rahim open-minded. Enrique powerful.
Lupita, humble.
Daniela, proud.
Miss Caetano, focus.
And we miss Miss Diego. Miss Diego, I'd like to give you the opportunity, so I'll walk back to you. Diego, victorious. Thank you very much. As I call your name, please walk to your chair. Daniela Novelo. Tyson Smith. Jason Garcia. Jose Cal. Orvin Alamia. Lupita Aldana. Deontay Casemiro. Alexia Chen. Brianni Cruz. Jaden Delpit. Kelsey Hernandez. William Magana. Dawson Novello. Rosado. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem. Please remain standing for a prayer led by Ms. Imelda Rosado, Vice Chairperson for Ocean Academy Board of Governors and Acting Principal of La Isla Cariñosa Academy. Thank you, Ms. Mishita Ceremony, Ms. Heidi Curry. And a pleasant good evening to everyone. May we all bow our heads in prayer. Heavenly Father, this is the day, Lord. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Good and gracious God, give grace and courage to the one who have worked hard and now greet this special time of graduation. We thank you for protecting and guiding them to this point. All praise and glory to you. We pray that you inspire the graduates to put to good use all the knowledge, skills, and life lessons gained through their education. Most importantly, dear Lord, as they face unknown challenges moving on, help them to keep there the greatest wisdom of all, that of knowing Jesus and the power of the cross. A chapter has closed and another eagerly awaits. May they make you, Father God,
the center of their lives as you pave their road with opportunities and inspire them to live with hope in this incredible journey called life. Continue to bless the graduates with love, protection, mercy, strength, and may the light of your divine wisdom shine upon them through their lives. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you very much, Ms. Nelby, for that beautiful prayer, and you're all invited to be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now to share short words of welcome is one of our most versatile, artistic, creative, and enthusiastic teachers who joined our staff 4 years ago. She teaches business, entrepreneurship, and applied learning. She has been extremely busy putting long hours of personal work for the past 2 years doing online classes for educational upgrading and professional development. Her high spirits and enthusiasm have impacts on the lives of our students, and she is a house leader and homeroom teacher of this year's graduates. She is the mother of 3, Hakeem and Jaheem, attending primary school, and Maisha attending high school. She is married to Gilbert, who has since March become a stay-at-home husband because COVID-19 has slowed down his normally busy golf cart business. I am now honored to introduce Mrs. Janelle Cayetano.
Protocol having been established by our distinguished Masters of Ceremony, it gives me great pleasure to welcome all of you to today's graduation ceremony. Our Board of Governors, principal, staff, students, and today's graduates invite you to listen to and to share in the achievements of 16 wonderful students who will be receiving their diplomas in a short while. You will hear from 4 of them. Please listen carefully and think about the messages that they will be sharing with you. This evening, you will be sharing in a ceremony that is both unique and historic for several reasons. First, this is the first virtual graduation ceremony to be held on this island of Peacocker at the only high school located here. Secondly, this group of graduates, 16 of them, is the largest graduating class, greater by 1, but still largest class ever. Third, we are celebrating 10 years since Ocean Academy opened its doors, and 10 years anniversaries are special. This anniversary represents a milestone of which Peacocker can be proud. And last but not least, our Ocean Academy students just yesterday successfully defeated our title of being the most innovative and creative high school in the country. We won the National Youth Innovation Competition. This win puts us at 5 wins out of the possible 7 since the competition began. You will hear our principal share a bit about all 16 of them and our distinguished guests who will offer them words of wisdom, words of encouragement, and words of hope. These students represent a part of the future for all of us. And I ask that you take this opportunity to ensure that you accept them and embrace them as young adults who will be standing side by side. I trust that you will all enjoy this evening's ceremony. And thank you all for coming. And I close by again extending a warm, heartfelt welcome to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, watch, listen, and enjoy. Thank you.
I am now honored to introduce our keynote speaker. And for the first time ever, we will have a keynote speaker who is virtual. So maybe we're keying him up to get online. He and his wife, Erin, fell in love with Ocean Academy and Keytalker and make regular trips to the island. He is a computer security specialist and founder and CEO of Digital Silence. He spent time in the military before turning into a love of hacker, security, systems, and forensic work in technology. Justin wanted to give back to the island, and so he got in contact with me and asked how we could help, and he set up the fundraiser that we all have come to know as Bucks for Belize. And they were successful in working with the technology industry, with Rando as the coordinator of an amazing 24-hour event in which they raised enough money to fund school fees for 4 months for all of our students and bills that needed to be covered until August. And it is with great pleasure and a heart full of gratitude that I introduce Mr. Justin Whitehead. Let's give a big round of applause for Mr. Whitehead.
Good evening, class of 2020. Or for my fellow nerds in the crowd, hello world, class 2020.py. I believe I'm the first commencement speaker that has been virtual. It's a strange new world we live in. I would like to thank all of you for this opportunity and great honor to speak with you on this momentous occasion. You have traveled so far to get here. And on behalf of Billy Tall Guy, Felix, Tailpuff, Chester, K2, Lizzie Borden, Dr. Zaz, and myself, congratulations. We have gotten to know so many of you and truly miss this chance to see you graduate in person. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank the teachers and families for your support in getting these amazing students here. Let's address the 400-pound elephant in the room, the pandemic in your final year of school. This is probably not what you hope for, being on lockdown, not spending it with friends, not having all your family here in person with you tonight. Although this much family time may have driven some of you to look for universities or jobs as far away as possible. What does this all mean? It means that you're going to have to grow up faster than past generations in some ways. But those generations that have had to grow up faster have always turned out to be some of the best generations. I believe that all of you in some way will make us better from what you have learned from this. And for those of you here with your brothers and sisters, don't worry, we will return to teach and in numbers. I would like to talk to you, the class of 2020, about 3 things. First, don't be afraid to adapt and overcome. Where are you going? You probably have a plan or at least some goals, and that's good. But, and I hope your parents and teachers will forgive me for saying this, don't have your eyes so glued to your plan that you forget to look up, look around, and look behind you to see opportunities that life throws at you. I want to tell you the story of one man. This young man was placed in special education at a young age. He struggled every day in school and at home to communicate why he was having so many problems. His parents bought him a computer to keep him busy, but they didn't pay a lot of attention to what he was doing with it. Graduation came, and let's just say this young man was not the top of his class, not by a long shot. He knew that university was not the path for him. He still loved computers and kept tinkering with them. He decided the Army was a way to go, and he went, and it was a great opportunity for him. He went to many schools such as Airborne, Air Assault, and won quite a few awards. one even for a trick that he knew how to do with computers. He spent over 10 years doing what he thought he was going to do for the rest of his life. But the world changed on the 11th of September, and he was about to go on his last tour and he didn't even know it. He was injured and his life was going to take a sharp turn. After he left the Army, he struggled with everything to the point he couldn't even hold down a job. This led him to becoming homeless. Then something horrible happened to him. While he was in the hospital, he found he could go back to the university and have it paid for. He took this chance and he embraced it. He did not end up pursuing his first major of electronic engineering. Instead, he took a different focus of computer forensics. He was used to being a soldier and he looked at university as a mission. He took 26 hours a semester, graduating in 2 years with a bachelor in science and computers, and maintained a 3.9 GPA while he did it. After leaving university, he faced his next hurdle. He had to find a job. He struggled a bit because he was older and didn't have the experience that most people thought someone that age should have, but he didn't give up. One job led to another job, and then it landed him in an industry that he fell in love with. And now, I am the CEO of a growing company in an industry I love, working with my greatest friends. Do you think the 18-year-old saw any of this coming? Not in a million years. What did I learn from all of this? That life is messy? Yes. Just when you think you've got it all figured out, the world goes and completely changes? Check. That plans fail and plans change? Absolutely. The second thing I'd like to talk to you about is think for yourself using game theory. Game theory is the study of mathematical models of strategic interactions among rational decision makers, whether it be humans, animals, or computers. I want to challenge you to be the change you want to see. I want to challenge you to share what you have been taught. And I really want to challenge you to learn new things. Sometimes it takes courage to change directions. It will always take grit to forge the new path. Keep being brave enough to follow that path, even if others disagree. Keep getting up every morning, keep pushing a little further down the road. Don't ever let fear chain you down, and don't ever, ever give up. Most of the sad people you will meet in this world aren't sad because they tried and failed. They're sad because they were too afraid to try and keep trying. This is your program to write. Don't worry if you get some error message from time to time. Debugging is as much a part of code as it is a part of life. And finally, community and communication. We've all seen what can happen. One tweet can change the world, or at least an island. Communication and community is key. Only one short month ago, we all saw this in action. What started with a text from one of your teachers turned into a tweet. That tweet changed the course of OA. As hackers from around the world came together to help you all, knowing that most of them would never get a chance to meet you. I want you to remember, community is not always next door. Family is not always blood. And I challenge you to look at social media to do good and always stay positive in the face of adversity. But most importantly, take care of those around you. Money gets spent, things break. What stays, what lasts, what matters is those you touch. I didn't do anything worth doing alone. Build those bonds with other people. Care for them even more than they care for you. Don't ever worry what you're getting. Focus on what you can give. And when you need them most, they will be there for you. Count on it. We, the hackers, your families, your teachers, and your friends are always here to guide you. But the truth is, you don't need us to tell you what to do, because in so many ways, you have already started to lead us. I'm going to share my screen, and I would love you, the class of 2020, to read out loud this next program.
future is now.
Again, thank you so much for having me as your speaker. I'm so proud of all of you and continue to make us proud. Thank you.
I now invite Ms. Brianni Cruz to introduce the student presentation.
On behalf of the graduating class of 2020, we now present to you the Ocean Academy Fort Con class video. Enjoy.
Round of applause for your classmates who put that together for you. Okay, I will now speak with you in the capacity as founder of Ocean Academy. Good evening, graduates, parents, invited guests. My heart is filled with joy, excitement, pride, and hope as I look out across your beautiful and handsome faces and smiles. I'm honored to represent Miss Joni Miller and Mr. Dane Dingerson along with me in this founder's address. You are the class of 2020. You are stepping into a world of endless opportunity like no other class has before you. Opportunity, what is she talking about? Doors are closing everywhere for us. So many of our dreams shattered. Yet by shifting the color of our lenses and looking at the world through a clearer light, we see the opportunities this new era affords. First, a platform for invention. Over these past few months, we have reinvented almost every aspect of our lives, from how we work, how we learn, how we socialize, how we survive without tourism, and how we hold graduation ceremonies. You will never again look at the world as a place where everything must stay the same. No, your fresh eyes will not see, we can't. You will see what do we need to do to shift to make it happen. Second, inner strength. As we have all been tested to our deepest core, financially, intellectually, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, we have come to know ourselves more deeply than ever before. We have been forced to find our own ways to cope, and in so doing, we have explored and committed to new avenues of wellness. No longer will you give in to the feeling of overwhelm. You will know that you have the capacity to breathe, shift your perspective, ground yourself, and find the balance you need to steady your walk. Third, compassion. As we struggle with financial loss and instability, our savings vanish, and we wonder how we will survive, we look around and we see others hit even harder. Our heart breaks for those who are hungry, wondering if they will have a place to sleep, a job anytime in the near future. But as we shift our focus, we also see soup kitchens and fundraisers and donors who united to cover 4 months of school fees and bills for the OA family so learning could continue. You can now see how we are united as one, how we receive and give and be a safety net for one another. Fourth, trust and faith. Never before have we leaned so heavily on trust and faith. Trust that all will be well. Faith that the universe will provide. Each of us reaching within and above to God, to Spirit, to our ancestors, to remind us that as a human race, we have survived war, famine, and natural disasters. We have the strength and resolve to weather this storm. We have what it takes to shine through adversity. All we have to do is believe, trust, and have faith. Fifth, equity. Across the country and the globe, we mourn the cold reality of inequities and inequality, the vast difference in the experiences of the haves and the have-nots. We see the ugly, destructive face of poverty, racism, prejudice, sexism, superiority, corruption, and greed so deeply ingrained into practices, beliefs, and systems that cause hurt, pain, and death to so many. We are angry that we see that we are still fighting a battle that should never have been needed. The only way to cope with this reality is to hold tight to the vision that we are one and that together we can and will achieve equity. Out with the old and in with the new. You are the new. You are seeing the loud call for the time to end when skin color, the shape of one's eyes, the sound of one's voice, the religion, the number of chromosomes define how we treat one another. You are the voice of one human race. Sixth, gratitude. When our worlds turned upside down and we adjusted to losing so much, We found a renewed ability to be grateful for things we had taken for granted, grateful to see someone's face and feel the electric energy of her smile in real life. That is how I felt to see all of you at our first graduation meeting, to see you in real life, hear your voice, give you an air hug. We can feel grateful for being able to have this ceremony, for having such strong leadership, both on Key Cocker and in Belize, and deep commitment to follow the protocols no matter how inconvenient, so we are beating this virus in Belize. Being grateful for friends, family, and neighbors, having gratitude for the power of technology like never before, and grateful for food, for sun, for water, and the breath of life. You will no longer take these things for granted. Your gratitude will keep you steady and strong. And finally, struggle. Struggle. Why would anyone be grateful for struggle, you might ask? I invite you to think of the butterfly. At the time when the caterpillar has completed its metamorphosis, inside of its cocoon, it twists and turns, pushing and struggling to bust open the hard shell closed so tightly around it. The interesting part is what happens if you cut the cocoon open. You decide to help it along, so you take out some scissors and give the cocoon a clean cut, an opening so it may fly quicker. The truth is that without the struggle, it will never fly. It will spend the rest of its life crawling around with shriveled wings and a swollen body. The butterfly needs the struggle. The wings are strengthened as they beat against the cocoon, and the muscles need that struggle. Now, with your growth mindset, as this amazing class of 2020, your struggles are exactly what you need to fly. To truly fly, soar to the highest peaks, the furthest oceans, and the most unknown lands. It is through your struggles that you have exercised your muscles and practiced the growth mindset that makes you who you are today. The bittersweet reality is that I could not be happier to see you fly, and I could not be sadder to see you go. In the blink of an eye, we ended our time together on the OA campus. I did not know that I would not have more time to see you, to laugh with you, guide you, and just be with you. This is why more than ever I celebrate this graduation ceremony, this chance to reunite with you during practices, the opportunity to work with 3 of you so closely during the Innovation Challenge, and share such deep joy of accomplishment. To watch and hear you prepare speeches, your student video, decorations, and all of the energy coming together in this place, right here, right now. Congratulations to all of you, students, parents, friends, and family of the class of 2020.
Thank you for those beautiful words, Mrs. Kerr. I now invite Preston Smith, the salutatorian for the class of 2020, to present his salutatorian address.
Protocol has been established. I am grateful that we are all able to gather here and celebrate this evening. Welcome to the 10th commencement exercise for Ocean Academy. Well, a heartfelt thank you to everyone who has helped to give this graduating class the best send-off ever. I am Preston Smith, the salutatorian of the 2020 graduating class. Cheers to us, fellow graduates. This significant milestone was something we all achieved through the hard work we put in. The 7th periods, those late nights doing homework, and all those check-ins with Ms. Sidens were our efforts. I'm honored to celebrate this moment with every single one of you. Today would not have become a reality without the love, support, and guidance of someone. Miss Heidi Curry. Thank you for always allowing me to never quit the stuff I thought didn't matter. You always could see what was best for me even when I couldn't. A heartfelt thank you to my past and present homeroom teachers, Ms. Janelle Caetano, Ms. Amara Rocket, Ms. Naomi Zadin, and Ms. Erica Ramirez. Thank you for always pushing me to better myself and for the great advice you have given me throughout the years. Fellow classmates, thank you for always being supportive and being a shoulder to cry on countless occasions when I needed it. To my parents, thank you for always providing me with everything I needed and for always supporting me. Mom, you have given me the world and more, and I appreciate everything you do for me. Fellow graduates, this moment is bittersweet for me because we are a family who spent the last 4 years of our lives together, during which we have experienced many life lessons and qualities that help all of us to grow individually. Over these past years, my confidence has grown, and that was possible because of the support and acceptance of my principal, teachers, faculty, and especially my classmates. The support I have received is astronomical, and I'm grateful. I've shared many moments with most of you that will make me feel nostalgic. Moments like early mornings where I would walk in my home and sing for my home teachers. The afternoons where I would play, the afternoons where my home teachers, friends, and I would gather around the table and play rummy. The pointless but fun bickering between me and Beyonce over who is better, Nicki Minaj or Cardi B. Of course, Nicki is superior. I, I will miss texting Richard in the morning to buy me cinnamon rolls. Being Kelsey, also known as Munchies, for snacks. And all those countless jokes about Brianna reaching late every single morning. Thank you. Today marks the end of our high school journey. I did not fully realize that until last week Wednesday when I became sentimental because I did not realize I will not see the faces of my principal, teachers, the student body, and my classmates in a 4-hour daily morning circle. This further emphasizes the importance of this ceremony, an occasion where we are all gathered here together one last time. Fellow graduates, the time has come to ask ourselves, what will we do next? Some of us may further our educations, while some may join the workforce. Regardless, the goal remains the same, for all of us to have successful careers and a bright future. I would like to share a special poem with you. Did you hear about the rose that grew from a crack in the concrete? Proving nature's law is wrong, it learned to walk without having feet. Funny it seems, but by keeping it stream, it learned to breathe fresh air. Long live the rose that grew from concrete when no one else cared. I fell in love with Tupac Shakur's poem when Ms. Naomi Zadin first introduced it to us at orientation 4 years ago. We are like those roses that grew from concrete. Despite our challenges and adversities in our lives, we are here because Ocean Academy taught us to dream big and strive to achieve our fullest potential. I have dreams and I feel like I have the power to actually make those dreams a reality. This is a quote from my role model, Beyonce, that always pushed me to better myself and to dream big and to never settle for the bare minimum. Dream big, fellow classmates. May we all grow into successful adult lives, living productive lives. Thank you, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2020.
Let's give another round of applause for that beautiful speech. Now I'll pass over to Ms. Amara Brackett.
Hi, Kristen. That was a good speech out of you. Mr. Smith, on behalf of Ocean Academy, we would like to uplift. On behalf of Ocean Academy family, we would like you to, upon leaving us, to take with you into the future those parts of the OA way that can be helpful to you in the future. Congratulations.
Preston, I have the great honor to congratulate you as a salutatorian for the Ocean Academy class of 2020. I have cherished watching you grow into who you are today. You are kind, gentle, loving, loyal, and funny. You make us laugh, amaze us with your technical skills, inspire us with your art, support us with your teamwork, and lead us with your vision. You respectfully challenge what does not seem right. You show courage and commitment to finding and following your true self and passion for entrepreneurship. May you find deep confidence in your accomplishments and keep expanding your skills to grow successful businesses ahead. Congratulations, Preston. And now Chairperson Kayana Passes will present the diploma.
Preston will now present a token of appreciation to his executive guest.
Dear parents, invited guests, once more I would like to thank you for always supporting me and providing me with everything I needed in life. Mom, I know that I am a hefty price tag in of itself, and whenever there was something I wanted, you always found a way to get it for me. 2020 has been sort of a chaotic year for us. I brought many surprises that you never expected, but thank you for always accepting me for who I am. Our relationship is so strong it even makes my siblings jealous. I enjoy our evening gossips, our friendly fights, and I'm grateful that I have you in my life. I will never give up on making you proud. Thank you for all the love you have given me. It is more than I could ever ask for. I would now like to bring up my token of appreciation.
Preston and his invited guests are now invited to stand for a photo. Round of applause.
I now invite Daniela Novella, the valedictorian for the class 2020, to present her valedictorian speech.
You're comfortable. Good evening to one and all, to my teachers, parents, friends, family members, invited guests, and especially to my fellow graduates. Before I begin my speech, I would like to thank Ms. Heidi Curry, Ms. Joni Miller, Mr. Salvo, Mr. Trumbat, and Mr. Andre Perez for granting me the honor of representing Ocean Academy's class of 2020 and sharing my thoughts on this special occasion. I would like to thank Mr. Justin Whitehead for being just an awesome human being and assisting us in fundraising for the students of Ocean Academy. I would also, lastly, with love and deepest feelings of gratitude, thank my beloved mother, her boyfriend, Julio Fuentes, Miss Tracy, Gianna, Joshua, and my amazing friends. Without them, today would not have been possible. So congratulations to the class of 2020. You've made it in the middle of a global crisis tourism downfall, a shortage of food and basic necessities, a racial pandemic, and the worldwide expression of outrage. And yet you still push. You've crossed the finish line, and your name will be written in history. You see, there's this remarkable quote from a famous movie, a quote that has inspired millions, a quote that has been articulated from generation to generation, and it states, when life gets you down, you know what you gotta do? Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Because life isn't black and white. Because life will not be handed to you on a silver platter. Because bad things will happen in life, and you cannot do anything about that, right? Wrong. As Kung Fu Panda once said, when the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on the world. Because life is a sadistic critic that can never be satisfied. And as the Lion King taught us, you've got to put your past behind you. And oh yes, the past can hurt. But the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. My father abandoned my mother's baby mama. She was pregnant. And I was raised without a father figure in the household. I was severely bullied for being overweight and light-skinned, where I can recall all the nicknames by heart. I was cyberbullied and blasted on multiple occasions. I received death threats on all my social media accounts. I had to move across the country to escape an abusive household and just to attend school. I lost my home and my mother lost her job. I lost my beloved aunt to disease. I lost two of the most kind-hearted, accepting, and beautiful people to murder, my grandparents. I've had people I trusted everything in betrayed me, and I've loved those who harmed me. So yes, maybe I've lost all. And who knew where I carried my pain on a strange spine filled with crooked braces. Though through all of that, I've had my grandfather, my uncles, friends who I've looked up to as father figures, and who've raised me with a blessed heart. I've learned to accept myself, shoved it off, to love myself. I've learned that not everyone can be pleased, but it's only my opinion that matters. I've met friends across the country and the world who I still share memories and who've helped me through dark times. I've learned that home is not a building, but with people you love. I've learned that loss is not an end, but an obstacle to continue going. I've learned that it's okay to love, and I don't mean to leave boyfriend and girlfriend things. I mean love, because I love everyone seated here before me today. Your story may not have had a happy beginning, but the beginning does not make you who you are. It is the rest of your story that determines who you choose to be. Because Mulan states, the flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of them all. It is you, the graduates of COVID-19, the graduates of racial wars, the graduates of conflicting countries, the graduates of political chaos, the graduates of massive natural disasters, the graduates of poverty increase, the graduates who only wanted to breathe. This may be the end of a critical stage in our education as we take place as young adults in the community where we will live, work, and for some of us, continue our formal education. This is also the beginning of our future. Every single one of us has potential to excel, to become great creators, inventors, chefs, party planners, cosmetologists, hacker security, tour guides, coast guards, artists, and entrepreneurs. I know you can be. We know, your parents know, Ocean Academy knows. Because you see, there are two rules in life. Rule number one, never forget where you came from. Recall all the stormy nights when you placed a bowl on the floor to prevent the rugged carpet from getting wet. Revisit those sleepless nights that you spent overworking trying to memorize all those notes. Relive the feeling of your stomach gargling because you didn't have money to buy breakthrough that day. Reminiscence on the small beads of sweat that rolled down your exhausted forehead. Recollect the pint bottles that you picked up every morning so that you have money to buy food. Remember every harsh comment, every vicious punch that was ever hurled your way by those mean bullies you met along the way. And rule number two, Tell yourself that you are never going back there and push. Life will life will never knock on your door until you hear that you're successful. Tiana from Princess and the Frog said, and I quote, the only way to get what you want in life, in this world, is through hard work. You need to push, 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 and push. Your dreams are yours for a reason. Prince E once said, people don't choose dreams, dreams choose them. Do you have the courage to grab that dream that picks you, that befits you, and grips you? Or will you let it get away and slip through? Be determined and push that dream that chose you because you can do it. I ask only one thing of all of you this evening, after you log off or exit the ceremony, to remember, do not fear failure, but please be terrified of regret. Giving up is the birth of regret. Because the moment you sign off or walk out that door, you will receive hundreds of doors shut, slammed, and locked in your face. There will be thousands of moments filled with someone telling you no, frustrating times when your dream school, your dream job, your dream career, your dream will say, thank you for your application, but we've chosen someone better than you. You will sit through millions of sessions with critics, and none will have anything positive to say to or about you. The reality is we will hear more no's than yeses. And yes, we will fail, and a lot. We will fall, scrape our knees, bruise our palms, twist our ankles, pop a lick. But what I ask of each one of you today is to never take no for an answer. As motivational speaker Dashana Barber once said, do not be afraid of no, but be afraid of the possibility of a yes that you have prematurely destroyed because you decided to quit before the clock strikes 12. It is well known that I love a good no. Ask anyone in this room and they will tell you. Please tell Daniela no. Challenge her. List all the reasons why she cannot do something, because nothing will bring her more joy than when she proves you wrong. Telling me no is like adding fuel to a fire that is now set ablaze because of your simple no. So to my fellow graduates, and to all those listening to today, I challenge you to fight, to work, to not stop here, to believe so heavily in your aspirations that you will not fear the word no, but instead you will choose to welcome it. Because yesterday's history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why they call it the present. We are family. We guide each other. We shall lend a hand to those in need. Because Lilo and Stitch said it best, Ohana means family, and family means nobody gets left behind. We stick together through thick and through thin. We are privileged to have this ceremony, as we are the graduates of COVID-19. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Daniela. I think that deserves another round of applause. Right. Ms. Novella, on behalf of the Ocean Academy family, we would like you to up before leaving us, to take with you into the future those parts of the OA way that will be able to help you in the future. Congratulations.
Daniela, I have the great honor to congratulate you as the valedictorian for the Ocean Academy class of 2020. I knew you were a little firecracker the first time I met you. You gave me a very expressive pen drawing of a mermaid and told me you planned to be a surgeon. You have never let up on that dream, and along the way you have excelled in coding, robotics, technology, dance, public speaking, management of Bike with Purpose, and innovation challenges. Your competitive spirit motivates and inspires others to push their limits. As a natural leader, I have enjoyed watching you grow into knowing when to lead and when to step back. You have an endless energy, drive, determination, initiative, focus, and sheer ability to turn an idea into reality overnight, unlike any student I have seen before. You have garnered the respect and admiration of your peers, teachers, community, and principals. May you enjoy your path of perseverance to reach your goal to be a surgeon and be a healer for Belize and for the world. Congratulations, Daniel. And now Chairperson Sayonara Process will present the diploma.
Daniela will now give token of appreciation to her invite.
Hello again.
To my invited guests, and especially to my mom, I'd like to dedicate a poem. Most valuable player. You were only 27 when you got the news and Daddy looked to see who knew life would change for the both of you. Not only changing that, but people that were close to you, because your pregnancy wasn't something the public was open to. But you were brave. You chose to leave your life behind, knowing that the end of yours would also be a start of mine. Knowing you were young and I surprised you both ahead of time, change your whole life to contraction and an aching spine. And even then, still managed to run errands. Throughout my whole life, you played the role of both parents, so mom. You know I'm still your little girl. When times were thick and rough, it was just us against the world, and it's us against the world, and I hope one day you're proud of me. Hope I make up for all the times you ever doubted me. But on the real, in my eyes, you were always my queen. Mama, you got the title for that MVP. Couple years down the line, I moved spot to spot, trying to find a house, but we never really had the block. See, back then, I know you had to sacrifice a lot. I prayed every time I heard you cry. I saw the tears you drop. See, back then, I was young, so I never knew what I can do. Try to think of how you felt and put myself inside your shoes. But they were too big, and I was just a little girl, trying to comprehend how we could fit into my mother's world. And then you met a man I thought would make a difference, give you everything and show you just what you were missing. Steps siblings down the line, and I thought you were forever, but sometimes two people ain't supposed to be together, so it's back to square one. Mama and kids, trying to show her I can be my father figure and assist, but you don't need a king to know you're a queen. Mama, you got the title for the MVP. I know these letters are cliche. Can actions speak louder than whatever I can say? But I wanted you to know you are my biggest idol. Not only taught me strength, but from you I learned survival. Single mother, I got a question how to manage, especially putting up with all my extra baggage. Every time you found me hurt, always trying to fix the damage. I'm sorry for the drama, I really didn't plan it. But I got you to leave me. I pray that you believe me. I know you only looking at you already beat me. Once for my age, you might shoot at things. We read the same books, but always on a different page, and it's messed up. We're always fighting, and I hate the past. As if some stuff I didn't do, wish I could take it back. Because you're the person I aspire to be. Mama, you got us out to the end. Daniela's invited guests, you guys are invited to stand for a photo.
Let's give a big round of applause for Daniela.
Now invite Jason Garcia, the recipient of the OA Way Award of Excellence for the class of 2020, to present his address.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Protocol has been established. I would like to pay a special tribute to my parents, Mariela Reyes and Gabriel Garcia, for working extremely hard for me to attend high school and be a pro graduate of Ocean Academy today. Mom and Dad, I will treasure everything that you have done for me. You are the reason why I work and will continue to do so. I will not ever give up on what I want because you have taught me to be strong and to be a fighter. My best friend who is always with me through good times and bad times, and whose loyalty I can always count on. To always motivate me and he never give up on me. Thank you, Dr. Lendoza, for being my very best friend. I would like to give a huge expression of thanks to my teacher, Ms. Cayetano, for never giving up on me, despite the fact that I was quite a challenge during first term. But she believed in me and never gave up on me. I will never forget everything you did for me, Miss Cash. Thank you for always being there for me. To my classmates, I want you all to know that I will treasure every moment that I had with you. Thank you for never giving up on yourselves and for making it to the end of your high school year. Keep working hard, and as they all say, this is only the beginning, so keep working. I would like to I would like to thank all my teachers for giving all of the best you had to give. I will never forget all the hard work you all went through to help me achieve success. Thank you all. I would like to share I would like to share the following to my fellow graduates and to the world. It is one that expresses and shares a journey that I started 4 years ago. This award is extremely special and dear to me because it represents years of work, struggles, and achievements of which I can be proud. I would like to share the role played by so many on this journey. I have learned first of all from my mistakes, which include consequences that I found to have created in me strength and perseverance, with help from my parents, from my teachers, and from my classmates, especially during my first year. I found encouragement, inspiration, and knowledge that through the culture of what we refer to at Ocean Academy as the OA way. What is the OA way, you may ask? Well, there are 4 steps along this way. The first step is mindfulness. This has helped me, my classmates, and the entire Ocean Academy organization, which we all call the Ocean Academy family, to achieve growth, development, and a way of thinking that, that will be with me and with all of us who have had the Ocean Academy experience for a lifetime. The next is knowing your passion. My fellow graduates and I have been helped discovering found our passion, and mine is in the area of finance. The third is to make money, which requires hard work, which my fellow graduates and I have all experienced as financial literacy is embodied in our curriculum. The last milestone along the OA way is create legacy, which we as the class of 2020 will forever provide for those who follow us through our contributions to our school, to our future generations of Ocean Academy family, to our community here in Kikaka, and ultimately to Belize and to the rest of the world. The OA way has taken me to sports to enjoy the reward of leadership with my classmates and the sport team I have captained with the support of my mentors. They have helped me to develop a strong team spirit as a player as well as a leader in team captain. This has helped me in working with my classmates in a spirit of sisterhood and brotherhood as we completed the requirements of our final exams. We are now about to leave a place and a space that nurtured us and that have prepared us for the next stage of our lives. In closing, I accept this special award with honor because of its importance and what it means to me. But I do so with humility and on behalf of all my fellow graduates who have in different ways contributed to my achievements and my success. Throughout, throughout my 4 years, you You who are members of my graduating class of 2020, you who with me are the COVID-19 graduates, you who have inspired me, you who have engaged with me, you who forced me to give my best. Thank you. I would also like to thank our Board of Governors for caring and visionary principal, Ms. Heidi Curry, and all those who have made this special award possible. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Jason. Mr. Garcia. On behalf of Ocean Academy family, we would like you to, upon leaving us, to take with you into the future those parts of the OA ways that will be helpful. Congratulations.
And let's give one more round of applause to Jason for that beautiful speech. I really enjoyed it. Jason, I have the great honor to congratulate you as the recipient of the OA Way Award of Excellence. I deeply admire your passion, determination, steady focus, commitment, love for your family, and dedication to success. You have strengthened the professionalism and level of competition for the entire Ocean Academy sports program as a team captain and brother to your teammates. You are respected by your classmates, teachers, principal, and wider community for your intelligence and passion. When you set your mind to reach a goal, you give it your all. I love seeing the expressions on your face. Incredible joy with a smile that lights up the room, a heartfelt pride when medals and trophies are bestowed upon you, a focused brow when you are deep in critical thinking, and open eyes when you are absorbing and listening with an open mind and heart. Your growth mindset has and will continue to lead the constantly expanding and excelling Jason. May you experience joy and success on your path to a career in finance and help all of us to make and save money. Congratulations, Jason. And now Chairperson Sayonara Pastos will present the diploma.
Jason will now present a token of appreciation to his invited. Jason and his invited guests are invited to stand for approval.
Let's give a round of applause for Jason.
I now invite Osakal. To present the vote of thanks for the class of 2020.
Good evening to all. Protocols having been established, with much love and appreciation, I would like to thank all of you for attending Ocean Academy 10 commencement exercise. My name is Osakal, and it is a great honor for me to present to you the vote of thanks for this special occasion. Let me start off by expressing my greatest gratitude to God Almighty for making this celebration possible even during this pandemic and for allowing us to be here and guiding us throughout our high school journey. It feels like just yesterday we walked into Ocean Academy campus as freshmen who were all lost and did not know the many challenges we would face on the road to this historic day. I started off with a mindset and determination to graduate no matter what. All 4 years went past so quickly that during the last week, especially with COVID-19 impacting our lives, I wish we had more time to spend with each other. During the courses of our 4 years, personally, I had a beautiful daughter while I was entering my last year of high school, but that did not stop me from achieving my goals. Yes, I struggled some days with school and my personal life. But with a great consoler and friends, I made it through and found my way back and accomplished my goals, which what I started with my high school journey. This is a thank you to Ocean Academy for for allowing me to find my passion and to gain tremendous knowledge and thrive within its enfolding walls as a member of our OA family. I will walk away today feeling equipped to enter the real world despite facts so many things have changed. Over the past 4 years, I've learned no matter what, if I set my mind to something, I will accomplish it, that I will be able to overcome whatever struggles comes my way. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to my mom, my dad, my girlfriend, and my beautiful daughter. My mom and dad have played a significant role in motivating me and supporting me through difficult times. They have always pushed me to achieve my goals and to work hard even though it can get difficult at times. Thank you both for your unconditional love and unconditional love and continuous support. As I move on into a new chapter of my life that I know will be filled with new adventures and new goals to accomplish. Now to my amazing daughter Mallory that just said, thank you for giving me a purpose in life, for allowing me to see what a great future I can have to do in my life. Tomorrow you will be 11 months and from the day you were born, you brought me nothing but joy and happiness to my life. I will always be there for you through your journey, as my mom and dad have been to me. Without you all, I would not be here where I am today. Thank you so much for all your support. Special thank you to Principal Corey. And thank you for always showing us with inspirational messages and creating a safe school environment where we can learn, grow, and thrive as we walk our individual paths to success. Thank you for giving us the tools we need to succeed in life. You are a great role model for young people. You always encourage us to dream big, and for that, we thank you, especially me. You also piloted us through the challenges of COVID-19, for which, because of your vision of the power of technology, our school and class were so well prepared. All my teachers have my respect and appreciation for motivating me and assisting me through my high school experience. All the hard work and effort our teachers put into educating us is sometimes overlooked. Therefore, today I would like to acknowledge all you have done to educate us so that today we can stand as proud graduates of one of the most progressive high schools. On behalf of Ocean Academy, on behalf of Ocean Academy graduate class, I would like to thank our beloved former teacher, Ms. Gaetano, and Ms. Amara Griffith. Ms. Gaetano for being the best teacher and for always pushing me to attend my goals, and for Ms. Brackett for making me smile and for being the best home teacher as well. Both of you fill the last high school year with excitement and fun and unforgettable moments. This graduating class also extends its heartfelt thank you to all our teachers at Ocean Academy who have seen us at our worst and at our best. You have steered the courses to see us through. You have you have also
You got this, fam.
You got it.
Who stopping us? No classmate.
you have steered the courage to see us through. You have been our second parents and cared for us in our second home. We love you and we thank you. I would like to give a heartfelt thank you as well to all our volunteers from Chicago community who throughout the years have provided nurturing environments within which we have been able to grow and learn. It has allowed us to be equipped and acquire the knowledge and skills that ensure that we leave Ocean Academy with an awareness of the world of work, the beauty of the art and the importance of our physical and mental health. I would like to extend a special acknowledgement to our new international friends who were able to find global support in helping us raise money for education during this pandemic. My expression of thanks will not be completed if I did not acknowledge our Belize Ministry of Education and by extension the government of Belize for providing the support needed to make our schools more financially secure. And to the Minister, the Honorable Patrick Faber, for demonstrating his personal interest in what we do at ODM. Fellow graduates, we have become far more than friends. We've grown so close to each other over the last 4 years that I can now call you my family. It has not been an easy journey for any of us over the past 4 years, but with the support of each other, we did it. Jason, thank you for thank you for always going the extra mile while doing group work. That determination will take you far away in life. You will have great leadership skills. Brianna, thank you for being a good friend. Continue shooting for the stars. Beyonce, thank you for being kind and supportive. Continue being the determined person you are. William, thank you for always cracking jokes when we are feeling down. Never change. Enrique, continue working hard. Nothing comes easy in life. You are a great father and friend. Richard, keep being amazing. Keep being the amazing person you are. Never settle. Aim for the stars. Lupita, follow your dream. You can achieve anything you put your mind to, especially painting. Kiran, you are open-minded and always willing to challenge yourself. You have a brilliant mind that wants nothing but success. Kelsey, you are very outgoing and never let anyone dim your light. Shahim, aim for nothing but the best. You have amazing artistic skills that can take you a long way in life. Irvin, you are awesome. You have an awesome attitude and you are very smart. Dawson, thank you for being a good friend and always being helpful. Continue focusing on your goals. Preston, thank you for always being a friend to all of us. Alexia, you are smart and driven. Therefore, those are assets that are needed in the new world. Never give up. Daniela, continue to strive and follow your passion. You can do great things in life. We started as acquaintances and will now leave each other as family. This is not the end, but only the beginning of a new journey. Do not stop here. As Paul Grant said, don't tell me the sky is the limit when there are footprints on the moon. Shoot for the stars. We are also lucky to have had the honor to attend Ocean Academy and create such a strong bond with the faculty, staff, and students. I'm so proud of us. Now go out into the real world and create and be and be the greatest you can be. Once again, thank you all.
Well, Mr. Carl, that was nice. On behalf of Ocean Academy family, we would like you, yes, we would like you, upon leaving us, to keep with you into the future those parts of the OA way that will be helpful for you. Congratulations.
We'll invite one more round of applause for that beautiful speech. Jose, I have the great honor to congratulate you as the recipient of vote of thanks. You are an extremely intelligent, capable, and talented young man. You have faced many obstacles over the years with strength, compassion, love, balance, and a deep knowing that all will be well. These moments have required you to grow up faster than many of your peers. I can relate to these experiences and know that you are and will forever be stronger because of them. You have succeeded in turning those challenges into beautiful blessings and maintained a smiling, sensitive side that inspires your peers and teachers to support you whenever you are in need. You have given your daughter a father to look up to, one who has balanced the role of parent, provider, and student to reach the great honor you are receiving tonight. Your kind and thoughtful nature has earned the respect of your classmates, friends, teachers, principal, and all who know you. May you nurture every opportunity that comes your way and experience success in the world of technology. And now, Chairperson Sayonara Passos will present the diploma. Congratulations.
Hasa will now give a token of appreciation to his invited.
Yeah, man. No matter how old I can become, I will always be your little one. The child you carry in your arms with whom you share the memories with. No matter how much I grow up,
Go ahead, sir.
I know you will always be you. Always be with me back. My back. Thank you, mom, for everything you've done for me from since the day I was born. I'm so glad to have you in my life. Thank you. Okay.
Hasa invited guests are invited to stand for a photo.
I now invite Lupita Aldana to step forward for your graduation.
Ms. Aldana. On behalf of Ocean Academy family, we would like you to, before leaving us, to take with you into the future those parts of the OAV that will be helpful in your near future. Congratulations.
Peter, I am infinitely proud of your success in the Innovation Challenge this week. It has been a perfect ending and illustration of what you have accomplished during your 4 years at Ocean Academy. Your quiet nature found a strengthened voice through Bike with Purpose, 3 years of Innovation Challenge, and then culminated in the powerful delivery you gave yesterday. Your capable, competitive, and focused drive became clear to an international audience. Your talent in art made Michelle the turtle famous, and you, honey, and yes, I spelled her name correctly this time, Miss Shel. Thank you for making us laugh, Lupita. Your love of reading expands your knowledge to being the level of a national student expert. Your commitment to your education, your goals, and your future is admired by all. May the doors open for you widely to step into the world and continue to show the power you have inside. Congratulations, Lupita. Now, Chairperson Sayonara Passos will present the diploma.
Lupita will now present the token of appreciation to her invited guests. Good evening.
I would like to dedicate a small little poem, but very important to me.
Mother, family, and people close to me, and my friends. It is hard to find the right words to tell you how I feel. But I want to deeply thank you for all that you have done for me. But thank you only begins to say what's in my heart today. Sometimes I took you all for granted, but your guidance and caring ways was always there. The sacrifices you have made for me, especially my mother and Mrs. Beatrice Strand. As I start a new chapter in my life, I want you to know that all your love and support are my most cherished memories. I love you all and I want to thank you all for all your. As invited guests, you are invited to stand for a photo.
Let's give Lupita another round of applause. I now invite Irvin Alamea to step forward to, sorry, my God. I now invite Irvin Alamea to step forward for your graduation ceremony.
Mr. Aramina, on behalf of the Ocean Academy family, we would like you to, upon leaving us, to take with you into the future those parts of the OA way that will be helpful to you. Congratulations.
Good night, Orvin. Orvin, under your gentle, quiet nature, you have a solid confidence to speak your mind about the issues that matter to you. I admire your polite, punctual, and respectful manner. Your ability to get along well with others is a great asset. You're always prepared to work with an open mind and as a team player. You have a unique sense of humor that brings joy to all of us. You have achieved great balance in your academics and love for the sea, fishing, mechanics, and time with family. May your path as a captain, tour guide, and fisherman bring you and your clients continued joy on and in the beautiful waters surrounding us today. Congratulations, Logan. And now Ms. Sayonara Pasos will present the diploma.
Errol will now present a token of appreciation to his dignity guest.
Our Father, thank you for always being here for me and believing in me.
I like
Let's give another round of applause for Orvin.
I now invite Bianca Casimiro to step forward for your graduation ceremony.
On behalf of the Ocean Academy family, we would like you to, upon leaving us, to take with you into the future those parts of the OA way that we will need. Congratulations.
Good evening, Beyonce. Good evening, family. Congratulations. Beyonce, your beautiful smile, which I can see even under the mask, and positive mood is your signature and blessing for you and for all of us who have the pleasure to know you. Your funny, bubbly, giggly personality attracts and inspires your classmates, teachers, principals, and friends. You develop loyal friendships because you genuinely care about the well-being of others. When you face challenges, you find a way to work through them and find success with your brilliance. You are creative, innovative, and talented in design. May you be filled with opportunities as an entrepreneur, creating and leading a party planning and design business. Congratulations, Beyonce. Our process will present the diploma.
Bianca will now present a token of appreciation to her invited guest. Bianca's invited guests, you're invited to stand for a photo.
I now invite Alexia Chan to step forward for your graduation ceremony.
Ms. Chan, on behalf of the Ocean Academy family, we would like to, upon leaving us, to take with you into the future those parts of the OA way that will be helpful to you. Congratulations.
Good night, Alexia. So excited to see you here tonight. Alexia, you are an incredible mix of personalities. As long as I have known you, you have forged your own way ahead with a confidence and self-awareness that very few have at your age. You are capable of having the strength of steel on the outside and a soft kindness with a huge heart on the inside. You love to make others laugh with a friendly, outgoing energy, and you are a caring, loyal friend. Loved very much by your friends. You have earned the respect of your peers because you are not afraid to try new things and explore options. You have earned the respect of your teachers and principal because you learn from your mistakes. Open your mind and heart to guidance. Cherish the mentors who helped you through, and you are fiercely resilient. When you put your mind to something, Alexia, you meet your goals. May you always remember that you have great worth, value, and potential, and the goals you have reside right inside of you. You just need to listen and to follow them. Congratulations, Alexia. Our apostles will present your diploma.
Oh, no, I'm not being saved off.
Okay, just take one and whoever.
Thank you.
For Alexia. Now invite Brianna to step forward for your graduation ceremony.
Good evening, Ms. Cruz. On behalf of the Ocean Academy family, we would like to, upon leaving us, for you to take with you into the future those parts of the OA way that will be helpful. Congratulations.
Good night, Brianni. Good night, family. Brianni, I admire your easygoing, friendly, and funny personality that inspires others to gravitate to you. You exude self-confidence, and you're not afraid to challenge yourself academically. You bring courage, talent, and innovation to the many campus, regional, and national competitions that you have joined over your 4 years of high school. You are artistic, creative, and innovative in the arts and crafts that you create. You are respectful to teachers and peers and sensitive to the needs of others. May you never give up on your dream to be the detective that we all need to keep our island and country safe. Congratulations, Brianna. Now, our Myra Passos will present the diploma.
Brianna will now present a token of appreciation to her invited guests. Invited guests, you're invited to stand for a photo.
Stop it, open, Ray. One more.
Sorry, I'm looking around because I'm looking for the student. I now invite Jaden Delcid to step forward for your graduation ceremony.
Mr. Delson, on behalf of the Ocean Academy family, we would like you to, upon leaving us, to share with you in the future parts of the OAV that will be helpful to you. Congratulations.
Good night, Jaden. Good night, family. Welcome. Jaden, I admire how you take action as a young businessman, ready to apply innovation and hard work to build your own business ideas. You don't just let them sit on paper. You are a critical thinker and problem solver. You are passionate about your ideas and are able to persuade others to your viewpoints. You have a compassionate heart and quietly help others in need. You are funny, friendly, kind, and a joy to be around. You have strong leadership qualities and passion for your convictions. I have enjoyed watching you grow and learn and realize that you can do anything you put your mind to do. May your path be filled with business opportunities that you recognize and lead you to prosperity and legacy. Congratulations, Jaden. And the final process will present your diploma.
Algae.
Jaden will now present a token of appreciation to his invited guests. Jaden and his invited guests are invited to stand for a photo.
Another round of applause, please. I now invite Dawson Novella to join us for his graduation ceremony.
Good evening, Mr. Novella. On behalf of the Ocean Academy family, we would like you to, upon leaving us, to take with you into the future parts of the OA ways that would be helpful. Congratulations.
Good night, Dawson. Good night, family. Welcome. Dawson, your polite, kind, and huge smile is contagious. I wish I could see it now. Your huge grin spreads joy to everyone you greet. You are polite, respectful to your teachers and peers. You are someone we can always count on to lend a helping hand. You are not afraid to explore new skills, especially in technology. You believe in yourself and in your future and approach obstacles with a big and optimistic heart. You are determined and competitive. I'm so happy to celebrate your graduation with you here tonight. May you spread joy in your path as a tour guide that will brighten the days of people who join us from all over the world. Congratulations, Dawson. Very proud of you. Hopkins will present the diploma.
Dawson will now present a token of appreciation to his invited guests.
Good night, one and all. And I feel so grateful and blessed to have my parents in my life. In addition, thank you so much for your support, both emotional and financial over the years. I love you, Mom. And please accept my heartfelt thanks for the best gift you could ever have given to me. And it's a wonderful education. Thank you.
Dawson and his invited guests are invited to stand for a photo.
Round of applause, please. I now invite Kelsey Hernandez to step forward for your graduation ceremony.
Good evening, Mr. Hernandez. On behalf of the Ocean Academy family, we would like you to, upon leaving us, take with you into the future those parts of the OA way that will be helpful. Congratulations.
Good night, Kelsey. Good night, family. Welcome. Kelsey, I admire your ability to manage your time and commitments to work significant hours while remaining in school. It's a big deal. I think it really impressed me this year. You also contributed greatly to increase the competitiveness of the volleyball team. Your face always carries an amazing smile that lights up the room. You are known for your kind, sweet, funny, friendly, and thoughtful personality. You are the big sister everyone loves in the class. We are so glad that you joined the OA family and became such an important and talented member. May you never give up on your dream to become a doctor and heal the many people who will benefit from your kind nature and work ethic. Congratulations. Our signer apostles will present the diploma.
Chelsea will now present a token of appreciation to her invited guests. Chelsea's invited guests, you guys are invited to stand for a photo.
I now invite William Magana to step forward for your graduation.
Good evening, Mr. Magana. On behalf of the Ocean Academy family, we would like you to, upon leaving us, to take with you in the future those parts of the OEA that will be helpful to you. Congratulations.
Good night, family. Welcome. William, I'm so proud to celebrate with you here today. You have an incredible determination and ability to learn and grow from challenges, turning them into amazing blessings. You have earned the respect of your classmates, teachers, and principal as a kind, helpful, and hardworking young man. You are funny and enjoy making others laugh and smile. You care about others and share what you have, even if that means less for you. Most importantly, William, you believe in yourself, and you do not let anything get in the way of you reaching your greatest potential. Thank you for inspiring all of us. May you continue to shine in your unique brilliance and forge ahead as a tour guide in the goals that you set before you. Congratulations, William. Now, the signer apostles will present the diploma.
William will now present a token of appreciation to his invited guests.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Mom. 3 small words, so much to add. For all you love and your support. A million words wouldn't be too short. The words I love you seem too few to express the love I have for you.
William's invited guests, you're invited to stand for a photo.
William, congratulations.
I now invite Enrique Ramos to step forward for your graduation.
Good evening, Mr. Ramos. On behalf of the Ocean Academy family, we would like you to, upon leaving us, to take with you in the future the part of the OA way that will be helping you. Congratulations.
Good night, Enrique. Good night, family. Welcome. Enrique, what a pleasure it is to be speaking with you at your high school graduation. I will always cherish all of the experiences that we have shared together along your path to becoming the dedicated student, father, and graduate you are today. You have learned from your mistakes, decided who you wanted to be and who you did not want to be, and defined the growth mindset. With every success, you boosted your self-confidence and learned that nothing can stop you, Enrique, from achieving your goals. You are focused, driven, quiet, friendly, resilient, and you have a smile unlike any other. You are strong, kind, and intrinsically motivated. You have earned the respect of all for your commitment to grow personally and professionally. May you continue to push the boundaries and proudly wear the uniform of a Coast Guard officer. Congratulations, Enrique. Classes will present the diploma.
Enrique will now present a token of appreciation to his invited guests.
Read it, Enrique. Read it, Enrique.
Enrique's invited guests are invited to stand for a photo.
Yeah. I'll share it.
Enrique's invited guests, could you wait for one more moment? Enrique wrote something for you, but he didn't want to be emotional, so I told him I would read it for him. Enrique says, "Dear Mom, I know you're happy for my graduation. In fact, our graduation, because you were always by my side through this journey. Your prayers are the most amazing support to me, and I will still need them after this. Also, I want to say thanks to everyone who supported me along the way. I love you, Mom, and thanks for everything you have done for me."
Round of applause, guys. I now invite Richard Rush to step forward for your graduation ceremony.
Good evening, Mr. Rush. On behalf of the Ocean Academy family, we would like you to, upon leaving us, to take with you into the future those parts of the OA way that can be helpful. Congratulations.
Good night, Richard. Good night, family. You've traveled from far. We're very happy to see you. Welcome. Richard, I admire the commitment you place on what you decide is most important to you. As a volleyball team captain, you gain the respect of your teammates, coaches, teachers, and principals for leading from your heart and creating a strong sense of team. Your passion for acro yoga deepened your self-awareness, social connections, balance, and view of life. You persevered through leaving the island during the pandemic and remaining committed to completing what needed to be done despite facing many challenges. You have proven to yourself and to others that you can accomplish whatever you put your mind to do. We are grateful for the fun, friendly, high energy you bring to our gathering. May you find peace and joy as a dive instructor and a life with people you love. Congratulations. Our author will present the diploma.
Richard will now present a token of appreciation to his invited guests.
This is a crazy. I want to sit down. During this course of life, I really got the chance to tell people that played an important role while I was attending Motion Academy. How deeply I appreciated their love and support all through the spot I was walking. These people are my parents, my girlfriend Ariel, and my friend who I can call a brother, Evandro. I want to thank you for being here with me while I take my step in life of becoming someone. I don't know who he is, but he is someone. That if I didn't have you, I don't think I would have reached this far. I want to thank you for making it possible for me to get an education. Mom, you always kept pushing me to do my work, even though sometimes it irritates me. I know you don't, and now I know that you just wanted me to pass and let me know what's right for me. Thank you for keeping me in the go. Pancho, you're like my brother to me, and every time we enter a school team, we always encourage each other to bring up our grades when they are low. This was because you know what bench we was there. So I say thank you for helping me to keep my grades up at that time. And Ariel, last but not least, I want to thank you for believing in me that I can do it. Because honestly, I never think I'm gonna make it. And she, well, she never made me follow that mindset. She always kept pushing. She always kept pushing me and had hope that I would be standing right where I am today. Thank you, Ariel. I really am glad I have a girl like you in my life. Matter of fact, I'm grateful I have all of them in my life, and I love each and every one of you. Thank you.
Richard's invited guests. Richard's invited guests are invited to stand for a photo.
Give another round of applause to Richard. Congratulations.
Last but certainly not least, I invite Jahim Asada to step forward for your graduation.
Good evening, Mr. Rosado. On behalf of the Ocean Academy family, we would like to, upon leaving us, to keep with you into the future. No, my goodness. On behalf of the Ocean Academy family, we would like you to, upon leaving us, to take with you into the future those parts of the OA way that will be helpful to you. Congratulations.
Hi, Jaheen. Good night, family. Welcome. Jaheen, I'm excited to celebrate your graduation with you. You have overcome many obstacles to be here today. You found your inner strength and power this year to push yourself past your comfort zone and to shine with the confidence of an exceptionally talented artist. You have earned international recognition as top in your class for the rigorous networking course you completed last year. Your passion and talent in art and technology beautifully complement one another. You are friendly, kind, caring, and even though you sometimes try to hide it, always have a beautiful smile that lights up the room and that those in it. You are respectful, kind, and a dedicated team player, always willing to get the work done. May you always know in your heart, Jaheen, that the world of art and technology needs you and grab
Johnny is invited, yes, you're invited to stand for a photo.
another round of applause for Jaheen.
Good evening, everyone. Will the class of 2020 please rise? By the authority vested in me by the Ocean Academy Board of Governors, I hereby proclaim that the persons standing before me are graduates of Ocean Academy High School. With all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto, you may now move your tassels to the left. Congratulations.
Let's hear a round of applause with that congratulations. Okay, on the count of three, don't do it before we count. You're going to throw your caps in the air as your sign of celebration. Are you ready? We have some video cameras in there pointing at them. All right, 3, 2, 1, go! Congratulations. And with that, I will say thank you, congratulations, and a pleasant good night to all.
Yes.
Thank you.